Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with the gorgeous Hannah Martin from Bobbi Brown. Look at this. That's really offensive. It's like when I have to film with Ruth. There's this, and then there's this.
I'll stop you.
We are going to talk to you today. First of all, Hannah's going to do my face, which I'm so excited about. And secondly, we're going to talk to you today about some new additions to the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum range, which I'm excited about because I have a vague feeling that they do all sorts of wonderful magic with the eyes.
They really do. Just you wait and see.
Oh God, well you've got your work cut out for you, love. So we're going to do a quick face, quick sort of, well, you're basically going to get hold of me, aren't you?
I am. What I'm going to do is a secret to perfect skin lesson. I mean, this is pretty perfect already, but I'll show you how we'll even out your skin tone.
You smell nice.
Oh, thank you very much. Oda underground.
So she also smells nice, and she's getting a bit offensive now. Right, okay, so crack on. Just to let you know what I've done, because I knew you were coming.
Yeah.
And I'm good like that.
Yeah.
I have done my usual cleanse tone, 50,000 stages, and I put quite a lot of moisturiser on this morning.
Yes.
To sort of make sure you've got a nice fluid base to work from.
I love that beautiful canvas.
And I haven't told Hannah any of the colours I use from Bobbi because I'm quite awkward like that. I like to make them work for their money. So crack on, hit me with it. What are we doing?
Okay, so I will start
Shall I get
by...
my hair out the way?
Yeah, do it. I love your hair, by the way. This wave is what I want going on.
Your
in
hair's
my life.
gorgeous.
I just can't do it. It's a new chop. So you know when it's new and I'm just feeling a bit like, I'm not quite sure
Oh,
what
I
to
love
do
it.
with
My hair wouldn't look like that if I chopped it.
Thank you, that's kind. So I do need to prep your skin, although you've done a great job of hydrating already. I learnt that the other day when we hung out because I remember thinking, oh, I put far too much primer on because your skin didn't need it because you'd already plumped it up. But I'll just do a tiny bit more.
We aim to please.
Just so that the new Corrector has a great base to adhere to. So just a tiny bit of Bobbi's hydrating eye cream. You don't need a huge amount. You can use it morning and evening, but it has a fab makeup primer in there.
You would expect that, wouldn't you, from
Yeah,
Mrs. Brown?
Yeah, she thinks of everything.
Shouldn't call her Mrs. Brown.
Sure. Huh?
I can call her Mrs. Brown. Her name's Bobbi.
Bobbi. Let's get that right.
I met her. Did you see the picture of me with her? I'm going to superimpose the picture right now of me meeting Bobbi Brown. If you haven't seen it, it is the funniest thing.
Oh, I love... Oh, yeah, I was there.
I look 10 feet tall, literally 10 feet tall, and Bobbi's next to me looking all petite and gorgeous. Mortified.
She is like a 7-foot woman in a
and I was wearing my Duran Duran t-shirt. My mother has never been more mortified to be my parent. She was like, I cannot believe you went to meet Bobbi Brown wearing a Duran Duran t-shirt. Actually, I can.
Whereas Jay, on the other hand, would have been thrilled.
Jay loved my t-shirt, exactly.
So that's just a little bit of the hydrating gel cream. Again, nothing too rich or oily because, as I said, your skin is already beautifully hydrated.
How nice is it to have someone? How nice is it to have someone do your makeup? Oh my God.
I love it, but it never happens.
No,
never.
Oh my God, I could just like, okay, I'm just gonna focus, Hirons.
I love it. A little bit of lip balm because I will do some lippy in a sec, so we get that on. Look how beautiful your lips are solely with lip balm. They're a beautiful colour, Caroline.
Do you want to kiss me right now?
I do a little bit. That's for later. Okay, so let's start with the Intensive Skin Serum Corrector. So we come with Corrector and Concealer. Corrector is either a pinky tone or a peachy tone, depending on the colour of your under eye area.
So which one does which? Because this is where I get confused. Yeah. I know that all your makeup obsessed ladies don't, they get it, but I walk up and I go, oh, I don't know what I need. Right. So which one does which? Because I have super dark circles that I can't do anything about because I'm anemic.
As do I. Ah.
So even on a good day, I have to cover.
Yeah, me too. It's my kind of can't live without product. Corrector Concealer.
So which one does which?
Corrector is the most important one, I'd say, and it's the one you use first, and that neutralises the colour under the eye. Right. So if there is a shadow or a bit of discoloration, it's the corrector. It's the corrector that deals with it. Imagine fresh plaster, if you will. Before you do your posh tub of top coat, you want to do a base coat so the top coat looks perfect.
Got it.
It's kind of the same thing with your corrector. If your shadow under the eye is kind of a pinky, purpley tone, then you'll use a bisque. If it's browny, you might be a peach. So I'll show you a little bit of the bisque corrector. So we've got this beautiful doe foot applicator. I'm just going to pop a little bit under your eye, comme ça, and that's it. I'm joking. And I'm going to use our new brush, which has the
I do
full
like a
coverage
double-ended brush.
It's so handy, isn't it? So you've got your full coverage brush, which is for kind of base products on one end, and then this fab touch-up brush.
And it's a nice size as well. I've got one that's just too big.
Look up for me, my darling. And then we'll just blend that Bis Corrector under the eye, and you see straight away it's so much brighter and so much cleaner. And just a couple of swipes and you're done. I often use my fingers when I'm doing corrector and concealer at the end, just to kind of finish the blend. Let me add just a teeny touch more. So if you're like me, you'll use a little more corrector than concealer to do the job of evening out.
So fix it before you cover it.
Exactly, exactly. So I'm just going back on with my ring finger and just pressing the product under the eye. Look at you. So I
didn't need a lot, did you? Because I like a lot of concealer.
Do you, sweetheart?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you don't need as much as you think you do.
Or maybe I'm just blind.
Anywho. Right, so I'm going to leave that for 2 seconds, just so it dries to the air. I'm not going to blow your face or nothing, but let's just give it a second to dry. And then over the top, I'm going to take the Intensive Skin Serum Concealer, and this is in the colour Natural Tan. So this is more of your yellow tone, and that's going to bring it back to skin colour.
Oh, I see.
Then I'll sweep the brush again over the top. So the beauty is not only is this a really lovely lightweight but good coverage concealer, you've also got all the added serum benefit, which we've not had in an under eye concealer before. So the beauty is you get instant concealer and coverage but long-term benefits.
I think I just got confused because I think I was previously using sort of stage 1 and thinking that was the concealer and thinking, well, that never looks right.
Yeah, and I think some people have done that before.
It would be me, typical.
But it's amazing how effective it is when you compare makeups where someone has gone in with great concealer, but you can still see that little bit of a grey coming through. The corrector prevents that from happening. It's just super clean.
Oh, see, now I get it.
There you are. Do you want to have a go, my love?
Yes, I do. Right.
There you go.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was easy.
Gorgy. There you go.
Oh God, I feel like such a moron now. I've been doing it wrong, literally, for how many years has Bobbi Brown been going?
I know. Well, is it nearly 25? Good gracious. 25 years of wisdom in the beauty industry.
Thank you
very much. But let's not stop there.
No, please fix the rest.
Let's go with the rest of the Intensive Skin Serum family. And we'll go with a little bit. I'm just going to give it a shake. Do the hippie shake.
Could have put some music on it.
I know, a bit of country, sweater, or heavy metal, whatever your preference is.
Bit of both. Motley Dolly, that would work.
Can you imagine?
Yes, frequently.
So this is the Intensive Skin Serum Foundation, or Foundation, as I like to call it.
Foundation.
And again, this has the cordyceps mushrooms and lychee and all those fun extracts, which again are improving skin quality, as well as being just a beautiful...
So it's a skincare foundation, not just cosmetic foundation.
Exactamundo. Not much. I might come back for more.
Not a lot?
No, a little
Show
bit
your
goes.
hand.
A little bit goes.
I'd have been like, that's a cheek, love.
Well, let's see. It's also SPF 40, so for any of you who are concerned about sun damage, then this is a brilliant...
Well, never mind that. You've got your work cut out covering up my pigmentation that came out from having 2 sunny holidays in August.
Oh, my heart breaks for you.
Well, they weren't long, to be fair. But Rome, we went to Rome and it was so hot.
Was it?
And I was using like SPF 50 every day and it's still got that little bit of old melasma came up on my forehead.
How blissful. Well, this will really help with that.
Thanks.
So I'm just using the full coverage brush just to buff this through the skin. And actually what I love about this foundation, actually, is that it gives good coverage without looking heavy. And that's something that Bobbi's really keen on, is makeup looking like skin. Yeah, exactly. And you've got beautiful skin. All this is doing is just evening out the tone, just that little bit. And again, I'm using that fab new double-headed brush.
Brush feels nice. Feels like using a great big powder brush.
Yeah, well, it does feel like that, doesn't it? So,
but it's stiff.
Caroline, you're right. I'm going to have to go in with a little bit more foundation, just a touch. To do
Load it on, love, I don't mind.
I will, swear. The fun thing is you can layer this foundation, so depending on the kind of coverage you fancy, you can do more or less. Look at you. You're positively glowing. You're radiant, my dear.
Right, so we've powdered, foundation, powdered. What have you used on me so far?
I have used the Intensive Skin Serum Corrector and Concealer. Brand new, just launched, exclusively to John Lewis.
Good old John Lewis.
Good old John Lewis, before the national launch on the 16th. We've done the Intensive Skin Serum Foundation. So we're going with this Intensive Skin Serum family makeup today. And a little bit of setting powder.
Okay.
And now...
How do you do the powder on the area under the eye? Do you go in quite lightly? Because I'm always worried I'm going to go cakey and lined. When you're a woman of a certain age,
well, I think
20-year-olds, all right?
All of us, like, look at that. You see how lined... that's probably a really attractive face. See all of these lines? Yeah. I use an eye blending brush. So it's a big, fluffy-headed, little tiny powder brush thing. I just said big and tiny in the same sentence. Let's show you so you can see. There we go.
She thinks of everything, that woman.
I just stipple. Some people roll, some people sweep. I stipple so it doesn't interrupt the makeup you've just done.
Got it.
And then with the face powder, again, we did a stippling motion. So pushing the head of the powder brush into the foundation just to lock it in place.
Right, okay, fine. Got it.
Okay,
just like to be sure about these things, viewers.
Yes. Okay, let's do a bit of bronzer, shall we?
Yes, let's. Did I mention I'm from the north?
So I'm going to start with your neck, my darling. So you want to make sure that your face and neck are as warm as each other. So
can you hide a couple of chins while you're down there?
Of course.
Thanks.
No need though, my love, no need. So I'm just warming up through the neck and chin, and then we're going to take a bit of the Golden Light bronzer through the top of the cheekbones.
Nice.
And into the temple.
So what's the Bobbi way of bronzing? Because I have my way.
Yeah.
And I know everyone has their way. Kind of, but then there's, and there's all this the new contouring trend, which I'm totally not down with. And then I didn't realise strobing was just highlighting. I'm kind of a bit lost. But what's the Bobbi way of doing a bronzer?
Well, Bobbi way of doing bronzer is adding warmth where the sun would naturally hit, and that's not something exclusively for... My brush loves your face. It's something that's not exclusively for summertime. It's for kind of all year round. So when we do foundation, or foundation as I like to call it, it evens out the skin tone so well that you want to put some of that colour and shape back into the face. So I'm just sweeping bronzer over the top of the forehead where the sun would naturally hit, and the top of your cheekbones. I'm not doing too much on the apple of the cheek because we want to reserve that for a little bit of colour. A little bit of peachy something, okay?
I like pink.
You do? Okay.
You know what I'm like. So awkward.
I love a bit of pink too, babes. It's all good. How's that looking? Nice and warm?
You think I can see that? I'm blind. Please hold, caller. Oh yeah, there I am. Back to me. Lovely.
There she is.
I always get a bit worried when I have a full face foundation on because you kind of to do the job well. You're supposed to look completely devoid of colour, aren't you? It's almost just like it's a base. So then if you don't go back in and add the elements of a cheekbone, bit of a tan.
Well, on me, it's the one thing that I do an awful lot of, but that's because I just feel prettier when I'm bronzed. Oh, Caroline, that's great.
It's not attractive, is it? I'll stop. Okay, next.
And next, let's do a little bit of blusher. Can I nick your palette, please?
Oh, sorry. Knowing me, I nicked Hannah's lovely blusher palette.
And I'm going to go with my favourite, actually, a little bit of pale pink. It's really...
How can she call that pale pink?
I know, it's luminous. But you'll see, the proof's in the pudding. Let me give that back to you. It's a really soft bluey pink. So when it's on the cheek, you just get that really pretty flush of colour and none of the high colour that you may get from some more neutral looking blushes.
Or being a woman of a certain age, having hot flashes.
Well, I think women instinctively look at blush shades that seem to be more neutral in tone.
I don't.
When in actual fact, when you put the pigment on your skin, you can see actually kind of a ruddy, reddy brown coming through, which replaces the colour you've just tried to even out with your foundation.
That's the thing, because I have such natural high colouring in my cheeks. When I do use a full face of foundation, I have to get the blusher on straight away because I look dead. I'm like, I have no colour in my face.
Oh, she's pretty.
Ooh, that pink.
But I'm just going to do a little bit of shimmer brick too.
I like a bit of shimmer
Why
brick.
not? I'm actually going to use the
How many shimmer bricks do you reckon Bobbi Brown have sold in the last however many years?
Oh, billions and gazillions. That's an actual number. No, a lot. There's something like a shimmer brick sold every second or something.
Doesn't surprise me.
They're so iconic. I mean, look at them. They're just...
And what... Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, this is Nectar. So it's like a pinky, peachy, goldy shimmer.
What would you say if someone had to go to a counter and pick a brick? What colour would you go for if you were in doubt?
It's really... Oh, gosh, what a question.
It's easy, though. You only have one child, so it's easy for you to pick a favourite child. So pick your favourite child. It's not like me when I get asked. Pick your favourite child and give me a name of a shimmer brick.
Okay, I tell you what, bronze. Bronze is a fab shimmer brick because it's so versatile, as in every single individual colour is great on the eye. I kind of say you kind of need all of them for fun. So this is Nectar. It's a gorgeous pinky gold shimmer, great for summertime. Yes.
See, I don't know if that's going into focus because you and I are in the clip. Can we see? I'll do a zoom in.
Then there's the bronze, there's the pink quartz, which I use a lot on brides, that kind of very soft ethereal glow.
Flushed pink.
Yeah, there's rose, which is a beautiful pink. There's just so many to choose from.
Wow.
But they are collector's items. You know, we have women who have literally bought every single one. Caroline, I'm going to do a little bit of lip on you. I actually love your natural lip colour.
Did you do lip before eyebrows and mascara?
Yeah. Yeah. She says, gosh, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go. So I'm just going to press on a little bit. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I'm using cocoa on you, which is something I used on myself. Earlier, I was just slightly inspired. But look at it on you. It's a gorgeous, natural lip colour. So the lipstick isn't wearing you, if you know what I mean. It's not a statement lip colour. It's just a little bit of something, just so your lips look nice and polished. Kind of love that. I might gloss you up later.
Promises.
But yes, talking of brows, let's go into a little bit of brow. You've got a great brow actually. The head is slightly fuller than the tail.
Yeah.
So I'll start with the tail. I'm using Bobbi Brown's perfectly defined long wear brow pencil. Beauty being it's completely waterproof when you use it. I'm just going to stroll. I'm going to go for a stroll. See you later. I'm just going to stroke back and forth through the brow just to add a little bit of shade behind the hairs that are already there. And then I'm going to turn the pencil on its head and use the spoolie brush on the other end just to brush that out so it's not too intense. So you see, we're just getting that little bit of extra coverage.
Fill in my bald spot, love, won't you?
What bald spot?
Yeah, I've got a bald spot there in the middle.
There. Right.
There. Only I would say to one of the top people at Bobbi Brown, fill in my bald spot, love. Sorry, I know when I do that to look at myself, I'm blocking your view. Wait.
Yes! It's the eyebrow! I love it. Just face me a second, my love, and I'll do the other side.
So, finished both brows, just trying to sort of speed things up. And now you're going to do...
Just a basic, everyday eye.
I'm letting you leave here without doing me smoky eye, but okay, carry on.
Okay, so I'm going to start just by buffing a bit of the bone eyeshadow all over the lid, and you'll see actually instantly it just takes away any shine that might be on the lid that could cause your powder shadow to crease, and it just gives a really lovely neutralised matte lid look. Matte lid look.
Matte lid look.
Matte lid look. It's one of those things, if you say it too many times, it's going to start sounding like a different language. So we'll buff that on, and then I'd quite like to do quite a nice, fierce black ink gel liner on you, Caroline.
Okay. Don't have to ask me twice.
Yeah. So using this little pot of goodness.
I'm always scared of these.
Why?
I'm such a wimp when it comes to my eyes.
I don't believe you.
I am. Well, I've got like, you know, the hooded eyelids, and they're genetic before people start. But I'm always just nervous of what to do.
Okay. Well, I would say keep lots of definition at the lash line, and that's where focus is drawn to, rather than trying to shade.
The baggy eyelids. So what, you're going to use straight black?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
Yeah, don't be scared. You've got beautiful deep eyes. So Bobbi's rule of thumb is use a liner that's deeper than your natural eye colour. So you get the definition that you need. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Okay, so black ink liner on the ultrafine liner brush, and we're simply going to sweep all along the lash line right into the very inside corner of the eye, pushing the brush into the root of the lashes. And then I've got my trusty smoky liner brush, so I'll buff the edges slightly for a slightly softer.
How easy is this to do on yourself at home?
Genuinely really easy. The beauty is, because it's a gel and not a wet liquid, you can just do lots of little strokes as I'm doing and then blend them together, as opposed to
a great big stripe.
A great big perfect stripe that sometimes can go hideously wrong and be a little bit heavy-handed, or that dries patent, or that cracks, all of the above. So now with my smoky liner brush, I'm simply going to go all the way over the edge of the liner and buff it. Like I said, so it's not quite so hard. And again, this is a great trick if you're doing a really quick smoky eye. You can simply buff out your black ink and off you go. I will go back in at the root of the lashes just to intensify it slightly. But this will really make your eyes pop. It's actually amazing. Look at me.
Actually amazing.
Look at you.
Right, I'll have a look now.
Gorge you with a strong black liner.
Oh my God.
And that's just smudged ink.
Look,
and
look.
that
Well, I've got to see myself.
that will last all day because it's completely waterproof.
Oh my God, that means I'll never get it off. That's me. I'll be like this.
And close for me. So do the same on the other side. She's sexy. And look at me, Angel.
You have to do them one at a time because they're like shop shutters.
So what?
My eyelashes are like, here's what I don't understand, right? So let me have my mini. Whenever I get my makeup done by someone, not you, obviously, because Hannah's never done my makeup before, they do both eyelashes and then they go in with mascara.
Oh, and one's already dropped.
One's already like, mate, I'm down here like this, having a sleep.
I see.
So I do one, pump it, then quickly get it on, and then pump it, and quickly get it on. I think that's how most women do it. I have never seen a woman be calm and be like, yeah, I'm just going to curl my eyelashes.
I love it. Do you know what? Every time I curl someone's lashes, I'm going to be like, you know, pump it. Okay.
But that depends how quickly I'm doing the school run, to be fair.
Okay.
That's literally me going, and that's if I can be bothered. I only do makeup for the school run if I'm going out afterwards. I just want to make that clear too.
Are you like Bobbi? Do you do your makeup at the traffic lights?
No, I would never do that.
You would never do that?
No, I would have said that to Bobbi as well. Come on.
Oh, really? Okay, look at me, my darling. If you look at my nose for me, excellent.
See, you're good, because in my day, we used to say, if you could just look at my boobs. No.
Yes.
Now you've got to be quick. Be quick, be quick.
No pressure, no pressure. Hang about.
Look at that black.
Yes.
Wow.
Smoky eye mascara, I hope you like a lot of it.
Yeah, I do.
And that, my darling, is simply liner and mascara. Look at you. Look up. Can I put a tiny bit of gloss on my lips? Serious. That's just a bit of nude gloss.
Oh my God. I'm going to come in for a close-up.
One of my all-time faves.
Don't make me laugh.
Look at you.
Look at me with makeup on, look.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ooh.
She got that glow.
Ooh, trying to see myself. It's really, really mature. I'm like, ooh. Oh, right. Happy?
Yeah.
Look at me with makeup.
Beautiful.
My husband will be like, What are you doing?
What do you want?
Thanks.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for having me. I could come and hang out here all the time.
Well, wish you would. You could do this every day. Do you want to stay around and do some extra on my eye?
Oh, please.
Excellent. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching me get made up by someone who knows what they're actually doing.
Actually amazing.
Right. Thank you for watching Hannah work her magic with very little she had to work with. So just to recap, stars of the show: Intensive Skin Serum Foundation, SPF 40. What colour was I?
Natural tan, my doll.
Natural tan, if only. And Intensive Skin Serum Concealer and Corrector, both available in John Lewis for the next week. Yeah?
Yeah, before the national launch on the 16th.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks, darling. You're beautiful.
Thanks.
Love you.